Good
so
breakfast
black,
show.
man.
And when we say feel good, fam, we mean feel good, because of course we have to get into the goodness that is Carletheia. She's still here in the building, and we've got to put her through some quick fire questions. I hope you're ready, girl.
And she was trying to ask us what the questions were before, and we had to be all like disciplinary and be like, no, you're not allowed. No,
like I'm in school.
Exactly. Teacher, how does this feel?
Yes,
okay.
I love
just
it.
treat it like a TikTok video, fast, off the cuff, just authentically.
Don't think
you.
about it too much.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
We're not all about thinking too much about things on this show. So our first question, what's the most exciting thing about going from teacher to full-time musician, the transition?
I feel like Hannah Montana.
Oh,
I like that.
I
It's a great
love
answer.
that. And a lot of people just went, huh? What? How so?
You know, going from kind of an office job, swimming coach job, and then just moving into like being on a stage, right, in front of people. It's a completely different
An inversion
setting.
almost.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, it's really
Okay,
beautiful
Hannah.
to me.
I
I
like
love
that. I
it.
like the Hannah Montana.
I'm definitely here for it, and thank you for honoring your calling in that sense. So if you could only perform in one place for the rest of your life, where would it be?
Ooh.
Oh, la. In one place, as in like a venue?
Yeah.
Could be a venue, could be a country, could be a city.
I think South Africa as a whole.
Okay,
Right?
then let's go venue. Where would it be?
I performed at Poppy's for the first time. I've always wanted to go there, and it was absolutely amazing. So I would definitely go back there.
She will only perform at festivals with hundreds of thousands of people, is what she's saying, and
Thank
we are
you very
down for that.
Amen.
We hear you got your start on TikTok, obviously. We saw this. What's the weirdest comment or message you've received, bearing in mind this is a breakfast show with children watching? Go for it.
Whew. Is that fillings in your teeth?
It's nice that people are tuning in to listen to the music, though. I mean, you know, that's great.
That's great. Do you respond? Like, what do you do with weird comments?
So I have these moderators in my TikTok live, and so they just respond for me, and I just keep singing. So
Wow.
afterwards, I'll be like, oh my word, did that person really say that?
just say
Has
that?
anyone ever asked you then taking on going down that path to like do maybe eat lasagna for like 2 hours? Because people will go there online.
Yeah,
mukbang.
I've gotten a few good requests.
Okay. Any feet requests? Okay, it's fine. You don't have to tell me now. But yes, okay.
Hey, there's a Plan B
Could be a
career
yes.
in feet requests. Okay, I've heard. Okay, I've
I've
heard.
also heard. Okay, your debut single, Attention. I mean, we absolutely love it. It was a huge hit.
Massive.
As Gray also said, it remained, 20 weeks on the top 40 on KFM? Insane. What is one word you'd use to describe the feeling after releasing it?
Ooh.
Pride.
Oh, I love that.
I was waiting for you to say nervous and to show the vulnerability, but you back yourself, and that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. South African music does have a lot of soul. We tell our stories with our music, undoubtedly. So how does your neighborhood, how does where you come from, Athlone, inspire or inform how you create music?
I think it's just, you know, I grew up in a church that was in Athlone, you know, and so I've always got that church community. And so when I do things, I always think of like the Sunday school children. I think of growing up, how I grew up, and I think that kind of shapes my ability to write.
I love
as an artist.
I love that. Oh, man. Okay. If you, and I know we don't really want to play this game, but let's ask, if you were not a singer, what else would you be?
A teacher.
Okay, no, besides a teacher.
The problem is, we always ask someone like they don't have a plan B, but you got your plan B sorted, and then you moved on to plan A, and then you are sorted. Is there anything else, now that you know you can literally do anything, is there something you'd like to push into in the creative space maybe, or something that people might not know about you?
I would love to act.
Oh,
Yeah, I would love to act. It's weird that I'm actually putting it out there.
But can I tell you something? We say it every day. You are sitting in the manifestation station. And now you've spoken it. I guarantee you, the next time we interview you, you will have had an acting role. Guaranteed. That's the way it works.
Receive it.
It works like that.
Okay, so we know that Wade Jordan discovered your talent. Great guy on the scene as well with PJ Morton. What's the best piece of advice that he's maybe given you that you can impart with someone else?
Be consistent. You know, be consistent and don't give up. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Consistency really is what will set you apart.
Very quickly, from viewer responses on TikTok, what's been the best comment you've ever received? What's made you feel the most amazing?
Your music and your singing has touched me. Yeah.
Oh man, well I can say completely your music, your singing has touched us today and we need more. Please take us up to the sky. You can go off and take your spot at the center of the manifestation station. And we joke about it, but we have international artists coming here speaking their truth, using the words, and the next time we speak to them, it becomes a reality. This is the space we play in South Africa at the moment. You're seeing what Tyler's doing on the tip of that spear, and others are following in her wake. And we are here for it, just like we are here for Carletheia right now.
Oh.